Hey, welcome back to Quick Looks with the Casual Hour. I am Bobby. Joining me today is Johnny, and we have done some bad. I've done some bad things that Johnny has just walked into. Welcome to Far Cry 6, the latest installment from Ubisoft. We are going to be giving you a quick look at this game, but before we do that, like and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. We do all kinds of fun like play Far Cry off the rails. We stream over on Twitch, bring those videos on demand here. And we just have a lot of fun, so like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Johnny, what the fuck have I done wrong here? I've done something terrible.
It looks like you've raised the alarm here, but it's fine. We're gonna get through this.
Johnny, this is Far Cry. Have you? What do you know about Far Cry? What's your story with Far Cry? How do you like Far Cry?
You know, Far Cry is a lot like a bag of Doritos.
Yes.
You know, it's
what flavor of Doritos?
Nacho cheese, of course.
Okay,
naturally. You take a bite into it. I saw on Twitter someone saying, you know, equating it to like processed food, and I think that's a good comparison because these games are what they are. I started with Far Cry 3. I liked that game a whole bunch. I played 4. I really liked 4. I played 5. I did not like 5 so much. But this one seems like maybe more of a return to what I enjoy about Far Cry.
Yeah.
It's very goofy.
I agree. I think you and I are aligned.
It tries to ride this line between like having a very serious protagonist or antagonist rather, but then you're just doing the stupidest shit, and it's
100%. So, a little spoiler here for Far Cry 6. We're at the end of what I would consider to be like the tutorial mission.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to kill some folks. I have done a somewhat decent job of this, maybe a little too good. And once we get through this part, we'll tell you all about what's going on here with this game. But I am playing against a machine gun wielding lieutenant. All right, lieutenant's down. Oh shit, I'm on fire. Oh boy.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
My bad.
So we're trying to get off this island.
You just walked right in front of me.
Well, I shouldn't have done that. Kill him. We're playing this co-op, as you can tell. Sometimes it goes better than others. But what Johnny was talking about with Far Cry 5 is that game tried it was up its own ass, Johnny. That's how I would explain it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was rough. And the story just was nonsensical. It felt dumb. And I'd much rather have a goofy Dorito-filled Far Cry. And Far Cry New Dawn tried to correct that. And if you're familiar with Far Cry New Dawn, I think that this really builds off of that one pretty nicely. All right, we can get the fuck out of here now. I don't know if we're really spoiling anything with it, but
yeah, I mean, if you've played these games before, you know what you're getting into. There is a evil dictator or some sort of bad guy.
Pretty famous dictator in this one.
Rebelling against, one Giancarlo Esposito, one of my favorite actors who can play a villain like nobody's business.
He's already chewing up the scenery in this game pretty well too.
Yeah. And you know, this, for all intents and purposes, is Cuba. Like they don't say it's Cuba, but it's Cuba.
Oh, hang on, I gotta heal myself really quick. Let me Let's break my finger back into place here. There we go.
Okay.
Now we're playing Far Cry.
Yeah, the same crude healing animations are here. It's Far Cry.
Yeah, so you start the game off, you're with some friends, things go sideways as they do in a Far Cry game, and you immediately use your military background to get things back on track for you. You have an option, and I don't know how much of the story changes, but you're playing as Danny, and right at the gate they let you choose between a male or a female character, and it looks like Johnny and I are both playing as the female version of Danny, which I've really liked the voice acting there a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So as Johnny was talking about, this is going to be set in fake Cuba, but they've done some quality of life stuff that I want to get into once we get through this cutscene here, because I think there's some really cool things that let you just hop right into this game and have some fun. Those two ships that we just took out, I took out one of those completely silently, and I was trying to do that on the second one, but I made a pretty critical error judging by what that looks like. And as you saw at the beginning of this quick look, where things were not great. But that's the beauty in these games, is that as they've progressed, they've added more and more RPG elements into it. And I don't know how you feel about it, Johnny, but I love all the crafting and all the silliness that the weapons have, because they used to be pretty militant, and now it's a bit more ramshackle. Like,
yeah, your guerrilla, as they call it, like building weapons out of scraps, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you and I both played The Last of Us, but like some of those, like using a Coke bottle as a silencer, like that always looked silly but was effective, and like that's here in this game too. Like you're literally like fastening shit to your gun.
You get these special weapons that are basically like a super in like Destiny or Overwatch or something, that are just built from parts of random scrap. And the first one you get is a rocket launcher, basically, that's strapped to your back, that's made of metal pipes and what looks like fireworks.
Yeah. Now, I think that this is probably the best looking Far Cry game that I've played.
It looks very pretty.
And it's also the first one that I've exclusively started on PC as well. And that's where we're playing this today. Through the Ubisoft. I have Ubisoft Plus. And that's where I'm playing.
Yeah.
So we got all the goodies that come with that. That service. You get like the gold version or the really expensive digital version. And all the stuff that comes with it. I didn't realize there was going to be this many cutscenes, so I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this stuff for you, Johnny.
That's fine. I'm not that far behind you.
So I don't know if we can... And there he is. There's the man. The myth, the legend.
It can be hard to see, but
Yeah, he, his son is a bit more compassionate than he is, and it seems like he's trying to make him into more of a cold-blooded, psychotic killer.
There was some rumors when they first showed off this game that he was the...
Boss.
Yeah, he was Voss, but I think that that's quickly been laid to rest.
fake Yarans love to be the outcasts. They are addicted to their
I think at least.
chaos, lies.
Yeah, I remember that because it was like, oh, he has a scar in the same place, and
Broken. They can serve paradise.
Yeah, it's been interesting for sure. So they do a few things with the weapons. Again, you can equip multiple weapons like you have in the past. You have gadgets, which I guess you've had gadgets, I guess, in the past. Maybe they just haven't been referred to as gadgets. So yeah, I unfortunately started this, Johnny, a little rough here.
Put Julio down.
How much have you played of this so far, Johnny?
I played for about an hour last night.
Okay.
I understand. But when you would
All right, so
Guapo.
now that we've skipped that cutscene, thank you guys. Sorry that we were going to get into all that. You can see that we've just unlocked a lot of stuff. So Johnny, really quick, I'm going to pull up a menu. Well, I don't think I can show too much here. Let's get to I think there's a workbench up here. Let's get to this workbench so I can show everybody what's going on here. So we just did some shit that's obviously pissed off people. Welcome to Far Cry. And here you are seeing somewhat of a base. This is the Libertad headquarters. A big part, as we talked about earlier, this game was going to be crafting. And so I wanted to show you some of those elements that you can get into. So this is a resolver workbench. You've got 3 primary spots. You got a sidearm, and then the Supremo is the new addition to the Far Cry series, which is kind of like that ultimate weapon Johnny was talking about. But the way that they do it, you can see here for my primary, it has rifles and unique rifles, what I have unlocked so far. There is a star rating next to the item. They are going to use some color systems as the game progresses, and you'll see more like this is a legendary or this is a rare, whatever it may be. I don't have more of those here to show off right now. You could see some of the like silhouettes in the other one, but if I come into this, You're going to see that there's attachment mods that you can go into. There's even an appearance mod. So I've got, this is the stock one that it came with. I've applied the Wild Thing paint scheme to it. You can see, scrolling over these, there's a lot more that you can unlock. I think you just find this. Oh yeah, I can purchase it. So if you find these spray cans in the game, and I can unlock that. So if I wanted to apply a different skin, I could use that there. There is optical sockets as well. These are going to be different sights that you can equip onto it. I've got all of these up into this level 4 one unlocked. But if I had the circuits and the items that I would be missing, I could grab that right now and put that on here. And each one of these has a star rating on it as well. So you could really start to do some things with the gun that would make it a bit more impressive. Like I was using this resolver suppressor mod, but I can increase this to a muzzle brake or a Russian suppressor. I've got all the items that I've been picking up now, and this is where you equip and load that out. So you can make your gun quite a bit better. The Supremo, as Johnny was talking about, this is that strap to your back makeshift rocket launcher. It's got a bunch of other gadget mods that I can equip also, such as, you know, adding a Molotov to it. I can use a baseball to distract enemies, throwing knives. There's a lot of stuff that we can do with it, and the appearance can be changed also. So there's some cool stuff, I think, on what that looks like. If I come back out of this and go over to my inventory, you can see here's the resolver materials that you're going to be collecting, parts and scraps, printing materials, etc. But over in Arsenal, you can even customize your load on your character, and there's a ton of shit that you can find in the game, from hats, and all these have perks on them. So like this one that I'm wearing right now protects my eyes from poison. You get that for a mission in the game. I'm wearing this top that gets me improved soft target and blasting. So that was another thing, that there's different, like they really talk a lot about like, hey, you need to have the right loadout for the mission at hand. And so the guns that I have, there is a different type of ammo that you can equip. So there's poison rounds, there's blast rounds. There's no bliss bullets, unfortunately.
Man.
Really a big bummer there. But this sort of thing in Far Cry, I fucking love. Like, I like the tinkering, I like the building. I think
you've never met a workbench you don't like.
I've never met a workbench that I didn't want to tinker around with. So also, let's just give it up for our sweet boy Guapo over here. They do still have the amigos that you can get. So we've got Guapo. He's an ancient survivor. Just a real cool fucking crocodile.
He is very fast.
He's very fast, and he does some great stuff. You can attack him on, if you're looking at outposts, you can use him for those. It's really slick, like the things that you can do with him. And there's, of course, a little wiener dog named Chorizo that I'm just dying to meet. He's probably my most anticipated. So yeah, this is the headquarters. It is a mission that we can accept here, and then maybe we'll head out and check that out here.
Yeah. Do you remember which mission we have to get to all the special goodies?
That I don't know. I do not know. We'll see if we can head out and just get into some dumb shit here. Maybe we won't progress another mission or story beat, but do you have the summon a vehicle ability yet?
Yeah.
Okay. So the map that we're on, let me pull this up really quick and make sure I'm not too far away from it. As you zoom out, you can see that this is going to be a pretty big map. They only show you this island that you're on, and we haven't even unlocked all the island yet, so we're still very early in here. And you can see your missions. There's side quests for the people that you have in your party, but the main story as well. So let's get out here and grab a vehicle, Johnny, and see if we can shake some things down a bit.
Okay. I just bought a couple of weapons from him.
Oh, is that where you're at over there at the little shopping cart guy?
Yeah, let's see.
You got anything good?
El Miro and I think like a harpoon gun.
Shake the trees for guns, ammo, new believers.
Let's skip this cutscene really quick. Okay, this is showing us target.
Castillo controls all of Yara with soldados, slaves, and blood. The capital is a stronghold.
We're very early in the game, if you can't tell by all the hand holding that you're seeing here.
Best chance we got to weaken Castillo is to hit military targets like FND bases and checkpoints. But most important, We have to surround Esperanza
Okay.
and trap Castillo in his cage. That means targeted operations that
Yeah,
will
yeah.
unite
We've
the
played one of these before. We
revolution
know what's going
and
on.
make Libertad stronger.
Go to the bases, kill everyone, rinse, repeat.
Get this too.
I send a squad to these groups. I'm in.
Okay. We have completed that. Anything here that we can grab? Oh, there's a boat. If we want to get the boat, cool. Maybe that's what we do. You want to do that?
Do it.
A boat station. Ah, effectively drops the boat where we need it to be. How convenient.
There we go.
All right. Extra content now available. All your extra purchase content is now yours. Okay, cool. I will drive. Whoa. Are you playing as the Blood Dragon?
Am I?
Yeah, you look like the Blood Dragon. Wow. Just unlocked a bunch
cool.
of shit. Got Cyber Eye. Nice. So the game now is officially unlocked. We
It's real
did
dumb.
skip a lot of those cutscenes that kind of break down what we should be doing. Hey, why don't you hop in that gunner and let's take out this boat over here.
Specially trained and heavily armed.
Okay.
God, you look ridiculous.
I know. I don't know if it will let me.
You can't get in the gunner seat? Make contact with Philly.
Oh, shit. Nope. Fell off.
You fell off? Oh, hang on.
Yep.
This is going very well.
I was trying to climb in that gunner seat. Man.
Are you dead?
There we go. I'm good.
Okay.
Let me equip some more appropriate weapons here.
Okay. I wonder what's gonna happen if you this just carry over into your game now, I guess.
I'll find out, I guess.
So we're gonna head over here to meet Philly. And we'll maybe play for like another 5-6 minutes in here. I think that you know what you're getting into with this game.
Yeah.
Hopefully by this point in time you understand what's going on. And if you're watching this, it means that you've missed our debut stream that we've got happening over on twitch.tv/casualhour, where Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays we play games like Far Cry. Well, Wednesdays we record our podcast, but Johnny and I streamed this on Friday night, and it was a good time. So you should definitely keep an eye on that. Check out for those videos, and if you're subscribing here on YouTube,
Who am I looking for in
go back and watch
Madrugada
some of the
again?
previous stuff we've done.
Carlos Montero, the leader of a group of farmers trying to take back their land from the army.
All right, that's a good parking job.
Meet with you.
God, you look ridiculous.
Thank you.
Doesn't like outsiders and doesn't trust anyone except family.
Great.
Don't worry. Philly can help you. Is your
All
inn?
right.
Is that a shop near
I like the
North
setting in
Eastern
this
Street?
quite a bit. I think I like it. I'm just happy to not be in Montana anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Danny.
Hope
Good.
County was real pretty, but
Yeah, it was pretty, but it was also real dumb. There is a mechanic in here that wouldn't be a Ubisoft game if you didn't have the ability to go through and tag. You can scan items and figure out what's going on with them. And if there's enemy types, you can mark them, but also it'll tell you like, hey, they're weak against soft body bullets, or they need armor piercing. So it does a pretty good job of like giving you some pretty cool tool tips on how to approach things. Oh man, I wanted to see if we could both ride on one horse. That was something I was really curious about.
Beautiful horse. Thank you.
Can you hop on here with me?
Keep heading one
Sick.
piece, okay?
sorry, I was summoning champagne or the dog. Nope.
No?
Come on.
There's another one if you want to get it. Well, there you go. It's not hurt, right? Can you get it?
Let me commandeer this horse.
Vamos.
Wait.
That horse is not having it, is it?
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Go. That's it.
We'll finish this on horseback, which I really like the horseback elements in it.
Let's go.
Oh my god, what did you just shoot him with?
An auto pistol?
Wow.
You should have it too.
Okay. Okay. Let's hop off horses here. Let's see how shitty this goes, and maybe we'll wrap up after that. How's that sound?
Here's a hole in the fence.
There's an open spot here.
Right? I've been wondering
Oh my god, Johnny, there's a helicopter.
See if you can find the computer. It must be
Oh.
logging whatever they're up to.
Over here on me.
Sure.
Let me see if I can tag anybody really quick. Anything that we
Better take out that
Yeah, I'm looking around too.
can't scan military vehicle. Okay. Got a couple dudes over there. Got a guy up top. Not seeing any snipers.
I'm gonna jump in this helicopter.
Okay. I'll let you get to it. I'll use the sniper here to try and keep my pool down. You getting some good airtime up there?
There we go.
A key. I'll keep this.
Got a key, so that means I can find something.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, not good.
Oh, no.
What'd you do?
They shot me with missiles.
That's not what we want to have happen here.
That didn't go great. All right, I'm heading back.
You threw a fucking grenade at me. I mean, I am breaking into their base. There we go. Okay. There's a military target nearby, it says. I wonder what that's all about. Let me heal up again. Ah, yes. Yes. Thank you. I just pulled the bullet out. I am 100% better.
Oh, it works in real life, right?
Yes.
Soldiers heading your way, guerrilla.
We're not doing this the way that we normally should, but if we're going out with a bang, we're going out with a bang. Let me get up here, see if I can see a little bit more. They got some dogs. I always hate that when you have to hurt dogs in a game.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. Okay, that camera's down. Looks like we got company coming in. See if I can hit them with the Supremo when they show up.
Let me just burn myself with this cigar.
That's the way to do it.
Heal myself.
All right, are they here yet? Yeah, there they are. Enjoy the Supremo, assholes. God, it's so good. Who's shooting at us? So we're just doing what you normally do in a Far Cry game, which is take over the base, fight or run. Okay, we've got special forces here. This is probably how we're gonna go out, Johnny. So I don't think we're ready for it. See him anywhere? Oh, are they coming over here? Or did we take it over? Did we win? We got it. We got the base.
Look at that.
Was that our finest approach to a base? Absolutely
No.
not. But did we
But
get
you
it?
know what? It was effective.
It was effective. Johnny, Far Cry 6. It's still as dumb and fun as you remember.
Yes.
I think if you're a fan of Far Cry, you'll be right at home here. If you're wanting something new, like, hey, they should be doing this, or that, then I think that you're going to be pretty upset because this is...
Yeah, if you felt that it's been worn out, you know, like the Assassin's Creed games,
Yeah.
to some degree, you know, you should know by this point whether or not this is for you.
100%. Like, if you're looking for something that's kind of mindless and fun that you can play with a friend, I think this is great. If you're on PC or I think Amazon Luna, you can spend $15 and check this game out and have all the goodies that come with it. So there's something to be said about that. But it is on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. You can play it on previous gen and current gen. There's all kinds of different versions you can buy with all the dumb shit. If you want to look like a cybernetic cowboy, you can definitely make that happen.
And I do.
Johnny, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Again, we stream 3 nights a week over on twitch.tv/casual hour, 10:30 p.m. Central. We post our podcast that we record every Friday morning, 9 a.m. If you don't want to watch, you can always listen in. But we would Appreciate any support you can give us. Let us know in the comments what you think about Far Cry. And we'll be back with more quick looks and other content here at youtube.com/casualhour very soon. Johnny, take care, shoot some shit, and have fun.